Now, Acting Public Protector Kholeka Gcaleka releases her latest report on investigations. Her preliminary report on the Phala Phala scandal rocked the boat by clearing President Cyril Ramaphosa of any wrongdoing, and this regarding millions of dollars stuffed into a sofa at the president's farm. Well, the theft of the money was not immediately made public, but our reporter Moloko Moloto is covering the release of the Public Protector's latest report, and he joins me now to give us this update. Malume, thank you so much for your time and good morning to you. What's to be expected, of course, upon the Public Protector, at least the Acting Public Protector, releasing this investigative report?
Acting Public Protector issued out a media statement or an invite, essentially inviting members of the media, saying that she is going to be releasing various reports, including one that involves the executive members' code. Now, this usually the one that relates to the executive members' ethics code relates to politicians who are holding public office, and of course the expectation is that one of those reports would be the one that involves President Cyril Ramaphosa, which many people have said is long overdue. And as you correctly said, there was a draft or preliminary report that leaked in which it was essentially, or she as the Acting Public Protector was kind of like clearing President Cyril Ramaphosa. However, things can change depending on what information was received following the issuance of that particular preliminary report. And of course, this is a matter that dates back to when Busisiwe Mkhwebane was still in office before she was suspended. A complaint was laid with her office, and she had no choice. She had to investigate, and we saw, I think a day or so after she sent a number of questions to President Cyril Ramaphosa to respond, she was then suspended. It's now known that she is undergoing through an inquiry, parliamentary inquiry, that is investigating her fitness to hold office. But the answers in the end must still be provided, because the office continued to function under her deputy, Advocate Kholeka Gcaleka, who is now acting in the position of Public Protector, and we are hoping that today she will be able to outline or at least give the public the latest information.
Just going back, to the point you made regarding those preliminary findings, almost clearing President Cyril Ramaphosa with regards to the Phala Phala probe. I mean, surely the criticism and feedback there wasn't favorable to the Acting Public Protector Moloko, almost rocking the boat, one would say.
Well, this is certainly one way or the other political, all because it involves the President of the Republic, and his political detractors will obviously not be happy. And they have already indicated so that they were not happy with even that particular preliminary report that seemed to be clearing the president. And you can expect, should it also, this final report, happen to clear him, there's going to be a lot of questions. Also because it has taken so long for the Public Protector or Acting Public Protector to release this report. Not that we were given deadlines, but of course the expectation in terms of the law that regulates investigations that are launched in terms of the executive members' ethics code does indicate that I think after a month she must issue out a report. But it was clear, because of the enormity of the matter, that she was not going to comply with that. And afterwards, there was never any deadline to say on this particular date a report will be issued out. But another thing, Dumelo, is that there has been other investigations over this Phala Phala matter. We know that Parliament instituted an inquiry by appointing a panel that was led by the former Chief Justice Sandile Ngcobo, and that particular inquiry actually found that the President has a case to answer to, and one of the recommendations was that perhaps the Parliament had to continue with the investigations and establish certain measures. And we saw the members of Parliament in their majority many of them from the governing African National Congress, voting against the adoption of that particular report. And at some point we saw the president as well go into the Constitutional Court trying to interdict that particular report, but he later withdrew that Constitutional Court application. On the other hand, there are other institutions that are investigating this. The Police's Directorate for Priority Crime Investigations, known as the Hawks, are also investigating this. They haven't come out to say this is how far they are, when are they going to effect arrest if it's necessary. And up to now, the president has not been formally or criminally charged. And obviously, a lot of things are going to change should this report by the acting public protector be adverse on the president. And we obviously will wait to hear from her as if, that is a big if, she even outlines that particular report. We know that SARS has also come out to say that it hasn't been able to find the declaration papers by that Sudanese businessman who said he came to buy those animals at the president's farm. So there are so many questions that will have to be answered. And in as much as over the past weeks or months, perhaps it had appeared as if this matter was dying out, if this particular report is issued, whatever findings the acting public protector makes is certainly going to bring into the spotlight this issue of Phala Phala.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Colleague Moloko Moloto out for us as we anticipate, of course, to hear from the acting public protector. That's Advocate Kholeka Gcaleka, as she, of course, brings those investigative reports to the fore.